everyone, my name is Anson Peace. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you something about computer programming. Let's begin with computer programming. What is computer programming? Computer programming consists of codes that is executed on a computer to perform a specific task. It involves tasks such as analysis, implementation of algorithms, generating of algorithms, profiling algorithms, and so on. Algorithm simply means a sequence. It's something like a sequence that is algorithms, and these codes execute them. And computer programming doesn't understand human languages. It has its own language. So computer programming language is a set of rules that convert strings or graphical program elements, in the case of virtual programming languages, to various kinds of machine codes. As I said earlier, human language machine doesn't understand. So this machine language, it convert whatever that we input, any command that we give it to the machine, it converts into the machine languages, which is the ones and zeros, the binaries that the machine understands. So we have some types of programming language, that is the machine language. And here we must note that the computer only understands the machine language. It only understands the machine language. We have the assembly language. The assembly language is the program that translates assembly language program into a machine code. And also the assembler translates it. And then the assembler is a program that takes basic computer instructions and converts them into a pattern of bits. As I said earlier, bits, we have the 4 bits, the 8 bits. Let's save that for our next video. You will learn more about the bits, the bytes, and those stuff. We have high level language. The high level language, if you are to use the high level language in your machine right now, you need to get a compiler, interpreter, which is stored in the SDK, that is the software development kit. This compiler and then the interpreter is stored in the SDK. You need to get it so that it can break it into the machine language, the language that the machine understands. And human beings, whatever that we do, we need to get a record. Sometimes you need to record whatever that we do, some amendments that we do, the time that we do it. We have to keep records of it. This computer too contains a version control system which keep records of whatever that you do. So the version control system is a system that records changes to a file over some time, so that you can record specific versions later. And Git is a free and open source distributed version control system designed to handle everything from small to larger projects with speed and efficiency. As I said, they keep records on whatever that we do. So this is the version control system using the Git. We have software development cycle. Software development cycle. As we human beings, even if you are to set up a business, we get some stages. We move from one stage to another before we get whatever that we require. The software development cycle, it's a cycle, or it's the application of standard business practices to build software applications. So this cycle is divided into 7 steps. If you search, you can get more than 7 steps, but mine basically 7 steps. We have the planning. We human beings in our normal society, in whatever that we do, we have to plan first before we go on with our ideas, before we build up whatever that you want to do. That is the planning. And we have defined requirements. We have to meet certain requirements in this. While you are developing this software, you have to meet some requirements before you can develop it. And then we have the designing and then the prototyping. The designing and prototyping here, it implements ideas from paper to digital. The designing and prototyping, whatever that you've planned, you design it You implement it from the paper, what you've stated down, to the digital aspect. And then we have the software development. This software development helps in supporting creating and designing the software. The software development helps in designing the software. And testing, we test the process testing, it is the process of evaluating and verifying that the software is doing whatever it's supposed to do. We test whatever that you do in this system software. And deployment to it is the mechanism through which application or models are delivered from the developer to the user. And lastly, we see the operations and then the maintenance. Even using our normal phones, while you are there, they'll send you a text message that update this, update that. So in this software development cycle, we need to keep updates so that the users will be satisfied with whatever that we produce. So operations and maintenances, we keep updates on whatever that we produce. Then we move on to test-driven development. Here, test-driven development, we see that it's the software development practices that focuses on creating unit test cases before developing the actual code. Here we see it combines programming, the creation of unit tests, and refactoring. Test-driven development is it's a programming practice that instructs developers to write new code only if an automated test has failed. And we can it has an importance, like its benefits. It's some of the benefits is it produces a higher overall test coverage, and therefore to better quality of the final product. We can see internet of things. Here we understand Internet of Things to be the network of physical objects that are embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies for the purpose of connecting and exchanging data with other devices and systems over the internet. So some of the examples, some of the appliances which are connected to this Internet of Things are thermostats, the cars, the lights, refrigerators, and other appliances, because it uses sensors. That's all for today. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.